Nigel Farage is at the bar.
We present 15-minute musical. Tonight, The Last Days of Farage.
Pint of bitter, barman. My name's Nigel Farage, and I'm a Euroholic. But I don't want Belgian beer or French wine. I'll only settle for Britpop. Oi! Hello, geezers, I'm Nigel, your average plain-speaking millionaire and leader of what is known as UKIP. I speak as I find, it says here, but I have a bit of a reputation as something of a Euro skeptic. Used to be a Tory, that's another story, Morning Glory, in the good old days when Blur was a band, not a Labour Prime Minister. Loser! But now I'm never more comfortable than with a pint in my hand, sucking on a Rothmans and mouthing off about immigration in my local loser. All the people, too many people, they all come over here, send them back on a one-way trip. UKIP. Another half of Bishop's scrotum, please, barman. Folk come up with all sorts of mispronunciations of my surname, so just for the record, the correct way is Farage. No, it's Farage. Easy to remember. Just think of it as where it is you park your car. In the garage. Yeah, all right, forget it. The important thing is, I'm a maverick, larger-than-life, say the unsayable kind of guy. Lonka. Yeah, but it's only what you're all secretly thinking. Britain out of Europe. Repeal human rights. No more wind farms. Bonkers. European. I don't wanna be one. Let's all just walk away. End Britain's membership. UKIP. You know what I mean. With a frothy top, mine host. Cheers. Now, I'm not racist, and if I say that often enough, you'll believe me. As leader of UKIP, I hereby call this meeting to order. Order, a jug of Bishop's scrotum, landlord. Item 1, Britain out of Europe. Objections? Of course not. I'm the only one here. I need a bigger platform. People need to hear this stuff. If only there was a primetime current affairs television show that was unbiased in its coverage and therefore legally obliged to let me vent my spleen every Thursday evening.
Welcome to Question Time. Tonight, joining me, David Dimbleby, in case you were wondering. Always worth clearing these things up. Joining me are Nigel Farage, Boris Johnson, Russell Brand, of course, and in the interests of BBC balance, Sooty. Sorry, what's that, Sooty? You thought you were going on Mock the Week? Well, Question Time's pretty similar these days. Coming up, politics and stuff, you know, blah, blah, blah. But first, let's have a song. It's always great to have Nigel. You know where he'll lay the blame. Welfare, healthcare, clean air, London mayor. The answer's always the same.
Brussels?
But there's one question every week for my Cherie Blair mouth-shaped guest, which he never answers. Lady in the front row?
Why are you so obsessed?
Oh, sit down, oh, shut up, oh, sit down, you Europhile. Or else take a hike, go on your bike to Belgium or a Greek isle. Oh, sit down and shut up, oh, sit down, listen to me. Just shut up, you pleb, I'm Farage, a celeb. Put your hand down and listen to me.
Lady in the orange onesie, do you want to get something off your chest?
I've a question, please. Do you have any actual policies?
Well, Nigel?
Oh, give it a rest and sit down.
I think you're losing the crowd.
Sit down.
Answer the question.
No, I'll just talk really loud. Oh, sit down. Oh, shut up. Oh, sit down. What do any of you know? Euros, I reject questions. I deflect by shouting, Sooty, xylophone solo. Oh, shut up. Oh, sit down. It's like being in a zoo. I may be a man of the people, but just not people like you. How was I, Dimbleby?
Nigel, you came across as boorish, rude, blinkered, cocky and arrogant.
You thought I was losing my touch for a minute.
Your cab's waiting. Good luck getting to it.
Blimey. Was it something I said?
Taxi for Farage.
It's Farage.
Oh, it's you. I've just seen you on the telly, Nige. Brilliant. When are you going to be Prime Minister?
Well, with more people like you on my side, pretty ruddy soon, Mush.
So where to, mate? This one's on me.
You know what? I've got a good feeling about you. I've also got a feeling you're about to tell me your views on Europe and immigration.
You're not wrong, pal. Send them back, cut their dole, bang them up, no parole.
You sound just like my type. We're all right.
We agree how to free our country. We must keep Britain white.
Well, not quite.
I'm far right.
Yes, I'm getting that. The thing is, mate, you need to tone that down. Sure, they take up our space, but I can't just blame race.
Don't be cool, frogs are vile. Only some are reptile. Men like you and Dave Icke, you're alright.
Here we go again.
I ain't saying kill the scum. Foreigners, okay, some. We are BNP light. We're far right.
Drop me here.
Here we are then, mate. Heathrow. You going anywhere special?
Yes, off to slay the Brussels dragon, courtesy of EU funding.
Mate, you're a genius. Look after yourself and don't let that Angie Merkel give you any grief. I bet she don't clean behind her fridge, know what I mean?
Item 48, minutes of subcommittee 803 to create a new committee to eliminate unnecessary red tape.
Right, you lot, stop talking.
And you are?
Nigel Farage, Tory leader. Well, I may as well be. More Tories are loyal to me than their actual boss.
I'm Angela, mit the hard G.
I know, you're that German economic Merkel I keep hearing about.
You mean German? What do you want?
What do I want? I want Britain out of Europe, and I want Europeans out of Britain. I mean, basically, in a nutshell, whatever something is, I want it out of there.
Britain out of Europe? Well, don't let me stop you.
Frankly, all of Europe is through being told what to do by Cameron and his crew. He thinks he can do better than me with his big society. This I'd like to see.
It's a change to hear plain speaking behind these doors.
And I like you despite your oversized jaws.
I'm falling like the Greek economy for you.
We no longer need your Britpop flops, Daft Punker topper of the pops.
But personally, I've always preferred ABBA. Well, I have. And so Europe can wait. I found me a mate as blood talking as I.
But if you say goodbye,
Then don't look back at Angela.
Perhaps I'll try. Today is gonna be the day I propose my love anew. Just 'cause I hate the EU doesn't mean I can't love EU, 'cause after all, you're my Berlin Wall. So Europe's whole fate sealed on this hot date, starting from today.
But if you walk away, then don't look back at Angela. Don't look back at Angela.
Perhaps I'll stay. Oh, Angela.
Oh, Nigel.
I think I love you. Turns out I do want to be in Europe after all.
Oh, Nigel Farage.
Welcome again to what I'm now calling Farage time. This week, the euro imploding, another Greek crisis, Brussels calling for Britain to call off its austerity. No need for any other guests tonight, just me and Nige. So wind him up, start him off. What have you got to say for yourself, Jump?
Well,
Come on, Nige. Rip them apart. Nige. Mate. What's up?
in other times I'd have mocked the euro, reeled off a list of stupid bureaucracy. Now, look at me. Each time I thought of something bonkers, the coalition tried to top it bonkers. But now, I've had a revelation in Brussels of how I sort of quite like the common market. Kraftwerk, French movies and Morton Harkett. Aha, I used to knock it, now I really heart it. We get so much from the common market. Oh yeah, 'cause there's money that they share. For me and you, our 4 billion rebate, regional business grant is great. Farmers paid for milk and cheese, Euro film budget, yes please. Those EU small business grants subsidize industrial plants. It's amazing, listen to me, praising Europe here on the BBC. 'Cause I'm in love with Angela Merkel. Things look so different in her inner circle. Oh yeah, gonna live with Angela Merkel. Every Greek, Slav and Turk will be happy for me. And we'll share our subsidy and rent a flat in gay Paris.
15-minute musical starred Dave Lamb, Jess Robinson and Richie Webb. It was written by Dave Cohen, David Quantick and Richie Webb. The music was composed, performed and arranged by Richie Webb, with music production by Matt Katz. The producer was Katie Terrell.
Yes, you and me have in common, people. Do what's best in our hearts for the people we see. Use our love for common market, people. United in our aim to lead Europe's cause. Together we shall advance.
And we both of us can't stand France.
Want to be in the common market with you. Want to be in the common market with you.
And tomorrow night you might want to have some Christmas cheer handy, as